Kemi Omololunlaya in Ibadan, Nigeria. The time right now is about a little bit after 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 a.m. sharp. And I might be 1 minute late, but today is Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2018. And I'm going to give you a very, very shocking broadcast. First of all, let me just say a few things. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all of you. It's a very busy season. It's just very busy. I'm in Ibadan. I'm not abroad. My kids didn't come home. Two of them have never been here before anyway, but they would still not come home. KJ is here with me. He's working on his music because ASU is on strike and ASUP. So he was supposed to enter UI or Polytechnic. You know, the country's a mess. But at the end of the day, what's going on basically right now is we are going into a new year and I'm going to be a billionaire. When I say billionaire, I'm going to work very, very hard with my news, investigative journalism. Now, the kind of investigative journalism I'm going to be doing is going to border around entertainment. Okay, this is the kind nobody reports in Nigeria. No one reports this. So what I did was HNN Gossip and HNN, okay, entertainment, and HNN celebrity, all right, and HNN investigate. So we have celebrity, gossip, investigates, join together. All three hashtags is going to become HNN Amebo, and you've seen it. You can go to Instagram, click HNN Amebo hashtag and follow so that you see all my Amebo stories, okay? Twitter, click HNN Gossip and click HNN Amebo. You can follow the stories over there. So HNN Amebo is going to bring you all the investigative entertainment stories that nobody will ever bring you. And I say nobody because if you look at the description of this video, you'll notice what I wrote in the write-up. Okay, the mainstream media in Nigeria is not going to touch HNN Amebo. You know why? Because of legal reasons. And the legal reasons might border around, oh, the newsmaker might sue us, okay? Oh, we can't verify it to the end. Oh, we can't do this, we can't do that. The bottom line is that it's true. Some of the news media that are even bigger, way bigger than me, they can't investigate it to the end. When I hear something from a source, okay, that they hear, they're like, oh, should we carry this? Should we carry that? That's the reason I don't work for any of this big media, okay? They have their rules, regulations, owned by politicians. I'm not owned by a politician. HNN Africa is owned by me alone. I don't even have employees, okay? I have two partners. Zoe does HNN Africa PR, the PR for music, okay, and my son KJ, the music director, and also does a lot of other things in sales. All right, KJ, my 18-year-old son, the music guy, Rich KJT. So, first thing I want you to do, go to YouTube at Rich KJT. RICHKJT. Follow KJ's music there. There's a lot of content coming out on that channel too, at Rich KJT. That's my son KJ. Follow him. On this page, subscribe. If you're coming here for the first time, hit subscribe now. Click it, subscribe, and the bell notification. Subscribe and the bell notification because I'm going to have so many videos. And what I feel bad about is that my YouTube fans don't get to see my videos when they're coming. They just see it. That's why you have to click the notification bell. I usually advertise my video for like this one now. I've advertised it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Go to YouTube 9 a.m. Linda Ikeji breaking news. Okay, so YouTube people, you have to click notifications so you know what's coming. Okay, let's start the broadcast. I'll be right back. Give me a second. There's a lot of noise going on outside, and I gotta tell people that I'm live and all that good stuff. Because I want you guys to do a great broadcast. Laye, when she live broadcast on Mallory TV. Mallory live broadcast on TV. You must parry. Very hard when you're broadcasting from your room. I don't even sit at the desk anymore. It's over there. I'm always on the bed. Medical leave, PTSD. Well, how's everybody? Merry Christmas. Are you ready? Are you ready for Christmas? Well, I'm going to a party today, and it's an 80th birthday party of one of my uncles. He's born Christmas Eve. Okay, Linda Ikeji. First of all, this is a shocking broadcast, and I'm going to give some warnings before I do this broadcast, and I mean it, warnings. I have taken down a lot of YouTube channels and a lot of Instagram pages. Okay, I've taken down Facebook pages that had 400,000 likes. I don't want to take out anybody's pages. It's not my goal. But the reason I'm saying this is because I need you guys, I really, really need you guys to respect copyright, okay? Respect copyright. Basically, don't download my video. Don't carry it somewhere else, okay? I make money from my videos. My channel is monetized. So if you take it somewhere else, you steal my intellectual property, I'll take your page away. YouTube doesn't play with copyright and intellectual property. If you're on Instagram and you need clips of my video for your Instagram news story, this is how you go about it, okay? Normally you have to go through my people, Zoe and all that, but I'll make it easy for you. You come and email me, hnnafricannews@live.com. This is the rules, 2019, starting now. hnnafricannews@live.com. You come to me and tell me, Kemi, I need portions of your video for my Instagram, maybe 1-minute segments. Instablog Niger carried the live press conference of Mitchell Adeleke. And when they did, they cut 10 videos and put it and they credited to this YouTube. That's how you do it, but don't do it without asking me first. All right? Okay, let's start the broadcast. We have 71 people on here now. Have you shared it? Let me share mine. Share it, share, share. Click share, click share. Let me share it, okay? Let me share mine right now. Okay, I'll be right back. I went to share this stuff with a lot of other people. I know not some of you left the broadcast, but I guess others will join next. This is one aspect of YouTube I don't like. When you start a live broadcast, you want to share it, and it takes like time from you, and people just leave. They don't know that kind of stuff. They don't know that, you know, you're going to be gone for a little while. Hold on 1 second. Technical aspect. All right, let me start the broadcast now. Thank you, guys. It's been very, very hard to share a broadcast on YouTube in at the same time trying to do the broadcast. Okay, let's start. All right. Kemi Omalulu and Liar. HNN Africa is world news, trending world news, opinion journalism, health news, and just about everything on social platforms. I have innovative hashtags, which I was awarded and celebrated for in social media Africa. So if you want to see HNN food, you'll see food. HNN government, government stories. HNN terror, terrorist story. The best way to view HNN Africa innovative hashtags is to go to Instagram and plug them in, and also Twitter. This morning I'm doing a program. I'm doing a broadcast about some HNN amebo. Amebo is the word for gossip in Nigeria. Now, for me, it's not just gossip, because gossip is things that you can see happening or you heard it from someone. Hearsay. He said, she said, oh, that celebrity had an affair with that celebrity. Oh, I saw that celebrity in the club last night. I saw Drake with Rihanna last night in the club, and they cozied together and we were kissing, and maybe a relationship is on the way. Wow. That's gossip. Okay, amebo for me, HNN amebo is when you add the gossip to investigative journalism and you bring out some serious stuff. Recently, you guys know that Linda Ikeji had a baby. I extensively investigated the story and people vindicated me. Now, the whole vindication thing is very annoying, okay? I'm going to do the Olamide show right after this. So that one's going to be serious. You need to see that. Vindication is not what a journalist needs. What a journalist needs is to do a story and put the story out accurately, all right? I've had to put a story out accurately, but had to investigate it first by posting a news tip. I got arrested. The story was, in the end, fake. It was a story that a PA, allegedly, of Yabojo used against her to make her look bad and have a journalist say that she was having an affair with a pastor, and she didn't even know that pastor, and the pastor didn't know her. As a journalist, when you post a news tip, you don't give everything out. You just that's what I did, posted page 1, and then I got arrested, house surrounded, everything. Journalism is not modern in Nigeria. The police doesn't do an investigation until I went and found out who sent it to me. We tracked it to Yaba's number. I went after Yaba, saying that she was doing reverse psychology because another actress was involved. That actress reached out to me, and I solved the case myself. Yabo has not apologized to say she's sorry that her phone was used that way, because the person carrying that phone is now fired for stealing from her. At the end of the day, I'm the one that spent 6 months detained in the prison. So when you're investigating something, you want all angles of it. I called a lot of people in the UK, Moonbump Company, people that worked with Linda Ikeji Media, different insiders, moles, snitches, name it. I created a hashtag, Linda is not pregnant. If you go to Instagram and you type in Linda is not pregnant, you'll see the hashtag. The hashtag basically touched base on all the stories that I'm doing about her pregnancy. If you go back there now, you'll see that I spoke about Tsolaye Jeremi in May, as early as May. Nobody believed me. I talked about Lamidi as early as 2016. I talked about IPOB in 2016. They got proclaimed as a terrorist group 2017. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I talked about. At the end of the day, guys, at the end of the day, all of you have vindicated me. Don't vindicate me. Listen to me when I tell the story. 2 weeks ago, I got some news tips about Linda. I was investigating it when Linda herself wrote her epistle. Epistle, how do you say that over here? She wrote a long story about her baby daddy. And she said that Tsolaye Jeremi is the father of her child. And it's a closed chapter for now. You don't close a chapter on a baby. A baby has a face and a baby has a name. The baby will grow up later on. You'll be gone. You'll be around. You never know. But that baby's going to find their father somewhere down the road, especially if that father's alive. Let's see Jayce. Jayce grows up. He goes on the internet and he Googles himself and he sees his baby pictures and he sees Linda carrying him and he sees all kinds of stuff about him. News, reports, Serious Media, Vanguard, Punch, H&N Africa. You think he wouldn't look down on H&N Africa and say, hey, which one is this? This one has some good information I need. I might be gone. I might be 100 years old. I might not even be anywhere near a computer. I might be 95 years old. But that boy will be on the internet watching and reading everything in the past. That's why we have history. That's why we need history in schools. History is a recollection of the past, which can affect the future. So at the end of the day, guys, one has to tell the truth. Okay? One has to tell the truth. And the truth prevails in such circumstances, especially when it involves a human being. I know you're saying, Kemi, get to the point. All right, I've given you disclaimers on how to use my videos if you want to use them. HNNAfricanNews@live.com. How to subscribe and all that. After she wrote her epistle, I told you guys that I will support Linda. I'll give her tips for her baby. That's really what I'm going to be doing most of my 2019. Okay. Tiwa Law, Shay's little baby. We have babies. Lots of babies have arrived. Funke Akindele's babies have arrived. Twins, 2 boys in California. I didn't even hear this, but they said Tools also had a baby. I'm not even sure. I haven't really looked that story up, but Femi, is it Adebayo Salami or something? They said his wife also had children. One guy lost his twins, the NURTW guy, Kazaria. Very big shame. Conjoined twins, Siamese twins. But I heard a lot of, I heard a lot of things, and it's very disturbing. This is a season of celebrating children. We have to celebrate kids. I have 3 myself, and I know what it is when my kids were young. My kids are now 31, almost 32, 27, and 18. I had child support issues too with one of my baby fathers, and I solved it very easily. That's what we're dealing with on my Instagram page now, because I'm taking the video to child support court in the U.S. So don't come up with all this crap. You were kicked out of the U.S. No, I was kicked out of Canada. It's 2 different countries. Many of the illiterates are talking over there. But you need to go over there and see the videos. I'm not bringing it to anywhere. I'm not bringing it to Twitter. I might bring it to YouTube because they're videos. At the end, excuse me, at the end of the day, I read Linda's epistle. It was 6 pages. I came up here and I did a show for you and I read it out on this show. Okay? I studied it. Previously, before she wrote it, I forgave her for destroying my brand. What she did was horrible. It was horrible. I trolled her for 5 years. Trolling for 5 years is a long time. At the end of the day, Linda never said, I'm really sorry. Well, she tweeted that she was sorry and she laughed after it in 2013. Oh, I didn't know you took it personal. He. Sarcastic. I wasn't really happy. But she hasn't come back and said, Kemi, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. Okay, it took her to lose her Twitter account, which I was behind, when she was buying followers and putting all these Twitter rules out of whack, posting dead pictures, posting people's information, all kinds of stuff. At the end of the day, guys, she lost her Twitter account. She doesn't have a verified or even visible Facebook fan page. She only used to tweet on her blog. Okay, my blog is going to open very soon. When it opens, I'm going to have all my Twitter, Facebook, Instagram all attached to it, okay? You have to have those social media platforms and assets. So after I forgave Linda wrote her story. Linda never confirmed or denied anything. Does anybody here know what's wrong with Linda's epistle? Something very wrong with that story she wrote. Does anybody know? Nobody. Comment. Come on, let me see the comments. Does everybody know what is very wrong with, let me just see here. I'm reading your comments. Bear with me. Okay, all this, leave Linda alone. Okay, then you say I should, this is business now. I said I'm going to be a billionaire doing gossip news like Linda, but mine is via investigative journalism. I'm going to investigate everything happening. People have been calling me about that guy, that United Nations thing on Instablog Niger, that kind of stuff. There's a lot of stuff I'm going to be talking about. Okay, you guys, are you commenting? Are you guys commenting on this? Okay. Titi is here. Titi Labinger, how are you, dear? Good morning. Let me just go to the point. The situation is, when you're a newsmaker, you have to confirm or deny whatever the media says. If you don't confirm or deny, all right, if you don't confirm or deny, you are creating an element of suspicion. All right, creating an element of suspicion. Does it necessarily mean that because I didn't confirm or deny, I'm creating an element of suspicion? Not necessarily. All right, if somebody asks me now, oh, Kemi, it's known to those who know. Okay, if you say, I live a public life, but you want to know my private life, almost impossible. Okay, I don't have a private life. It's public, but I'm not going to tell you. It's up to you to go investigate it. That's what's good about investigation. My oldest son is going to be 32 next month. His father is a very prominent Lagos-based sports figure. That's all I'm going to say. It's somebody that you all know. But you say, this was the person that Kemi Olunloyo had her first child for. Same face, same everything. I'm going to have an exclusive interview with one big magazine in 2019 that I'm going to reveal who it is and everything. Then you'll understand me better. But the main thing, guys, is that if you don't confirm or deny, like I am now, if somebody asks me, Kemi, is your baby's father, what's the name of this guy? He's passed away now. I've heard that question before. The Super Eagle guy, the Super Eagle coach, Keshi. Like, Kemi, is your baby's father Stephen Keshi? I'm like, no. That one's like, I confirmed it. You know what I'm saying? No, it means I denied it. And I also confirmed it. I denied that Stephen Keshi is my baby's father, and I denied it. But if I don't confirm, if I don't deny, please, no political campaigning on my broadcast. It's very annoying and very disrespectful, okay? So don't, I'm going to delete any comments that have to do with politics. This is my work right now, okay? If I don't confirm and I don't deny it, then I create an element of suspicion. Is Stephen Keshi your baby father? No comment. Means I didn't confirm it, meaning that it could be and it could not be. It's nice to confirm or deny things. That's why I felt bad at Ibiyomi when Ibiyomi didn't confirm or deny that he knew Iyabo Ojo. But later on, somebody from his church confirmed to the media that he had no relationship with Iyabo. So that was good, but it was too late. I was already arrested. And I was the one that first went to them to ask questions. Iyabo never confirmed or denied either. But she went and confirmed to the police that she didn't know him. Something she could have told the reporter. I ended up in prison. Guys, stop it. So Linda did not confirm or deny many things. In her epistle, an engagement wasn't mentioned. Yes, true. But did Linda ever announce that she was engaged? No. Her sisters announced. And she was wearing a Catholic ring. Her sisters announced it. Sandra and Laura. But Linda talked towards that engagement, saying that I'm pregnant, I'm getting married, I'm moving to my man's house. Do you remember very well when Linda said she was moving to her man's house in Lekki and she's leaving Banana Island? Well, she never left Banana Island. That's the only problem I have with Linda. The mythomania thing, just constantly lying about things. When you constantly lie about things, it becomes part of your daily life. You know, everything you say out is a lie. You know what I mean? I mean, there are all kinds of lies. You know what they call white lies? All right. You know, I'm holding this pillow right now. And you guys can see this pillow is blue and it has red leaves on it. Okay? And another pillow here has the Powerpuff Girls. Okay, this is one of my Powerpuff Girls pillowcases in the U.S. when I lived there in the 90s. All right, so if somebody were to argue and say Kemi was holding a Powerpuff Girl pillow and she wanted to show off, the other person might say, no, she never did because they only saw that other pillow. Okay, so if somebody's at the gate now and they want to kill me, and they say, oh, we're looking for Kemi, and the person's holding a gun and a knife, what do you think the gate man will say? The gate man will say, from where? And then, who sent you? From where? All right, because the gate man saw the knife and the gun in the guy's hand openly, do you think he's going to say Kemi is home? She's not here. She doesn't even live here. The gate man will protect my life. These are white lies. Sometimes they're good, but sometimes they're bad. But Linda does a lot of white lying, and she has to stop it. It's really something I advise her. Okay, that's some of the support I'm going to give to her. In her story and long epistle, an engagement was not mentioned. Something that everybody congratulated her for, her own friends, you know, her friends, man. Tony Abraham, everybody. The thing is that she needs to confirm or deny things now. That's why I said HNN Boy is not something you'll see in the media. Punch is not going to report details like this. Vanguard, all these people are not going to report it. They'll report me reporting it, but they would not put it in front of them because of their legal reasons. They're not brave. They don't want to do investigative journalism the way it should be done. So, investigative journalism is not about being brave, being scared. It's about money. It's expensive. For me now to do a real good investigation costs $500,000. That's what I'm going to be charging, $500,000 in 2019. If you want me to do, people have been barraging me for investigation. Oh my God, threats. This one threatened me, my mother. This one stole my money. This all kinds of stuff. But when I mentioned to them $500K, some of them are like, okay, we'll get the money. Some of them, we don't have you to. This one. That's just the way it is. Take it to the papers. They wouldn't take it. So one thing I want Linda to stop is white lies. Her write-up was long. Guys, I know I'm beating around the bush. I'm not just going to give you a free thing like that. Move back to when Linda's blog was taken down by Mr. A.D. Mukhtar, the security expert. A.D. said he took it down because of copyright. She stole stuff from his blog and didn't credit back to him. He tweeted her. I have all the tweets. Oh, it'll make you a better blogger. Oh, this, oh, that. Okay? So, the bottom line is, remember the epistle that Linda wrote on the day the blog came back? And all the work we did for her in Google behind the scenes to say, help her, oh, bring her blog back, oh. You know what I'm saying? Guys, if you remember that epistle that Linda wrote when her blog was taken down, she said something about Mr. A.D., that A.D. wanted a relationship with her and had some kind of crush and stalker mentality on her. The guy was stalking me. The guy wants to date me. I didn't want to date him, so he took down my blog. Linda rabbled and babbled about all that stuff that was not important. The girl, A.D. didn't want to date you, Linda. We all know that now. He just took down your blog because he wanted to suffer you for what you did. That's the same thing I did with Tokunbo Abodarian. Tokunbo Abodarian said I wanted to take off her YouTube because she told the truth about me and my dad. Remember that one? Tokunbo Abodarian. Esabot. She said that my father raped me when I was 13. I delivered a baby and that baby is my son. So you want to subtract 13 by my son's age 31. Doesn't look like I had a child at 13. It looked like I had a child at 22. So she had that video up. But instead, she was foolish. She stole 3 of my videos from Facebook and uploaded it into her YouTube. So I used that opportunity to actually file copyright claims against her on those 3 videos. If you have more than one video that you've done copyright, YouTube will not want you anymore. Just yank your channel. Tokumo lost her YouTube channel, 400 videos, and she had to start uploading again. That's what she has now. So it was not funny. She said because I wanted to keep her quiet. Another blog had that same stupid video of her. Nobody believed her when we came out. Silence is never the best answer for a fool. You have to answer a full. Linda, you gotta answer this one. Okay? Linda, you gotta answer this one. Okay? Some of your fans are stupid, dumb people. They'll say, leave Linda alone, leave this one alone, leave Davido alone. Then when I'm vindicated, Kemi said it. Oh, Olamide goes to the ritualists. Olamide, a ritualist contacted me saying Olamide owes them. Oh, Olamide. I went on TVC, I went on Pulse Nigeria, and then 3 years later, Kemi was right. Now Olamide is thinking about rituals, he's glorifying it. Oh, fuck you all. Fuck off. You knew that and you're supporting everything, right? I'm going to meet with Olamide very soon and talk about the art of that song, Logo Benz. Very stupid things. I told my story about who told me in the nation. After what Iyabo Ojo did to me, you think I'm going to keep anybody behind? No, I'm going to expose everybody. I said the name of the guy that sent the tip to me saying that Olamide owed the money, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Bukia says, yeah, Linda lied about Mokhtar, said Mokhtar liked her. That was not the point. She did something wrong. There were many lies in that epistle that Linda gave. I wouldn't say lies. I'll say there were many things missing. 2 things were missing. Linda never talked about the engagement, and she never talked about the surrogacy. Linda never talked about who carried the baby, if anybody carried the baby. Linda never talked about Kemi Olunloyo accusing her of wearing a moon bump. Linda didn't talk about a lot of things in that epistle. Guys, if you really look at that epistle that Linda wrote, those were very critical things, because people came out of that epistle and said, Kemi's been vindicated. She talked about this guy for a long time. But some came out and said that Miss Kemi was lying all the time about her pregnancy, saying that she carried a moon bump. Some people did say that, but the percentage of people that said that was like 10%. There's a critical information about that. She never spoke about it. It doesn't mean that Kemi was lying. Some people asked me and said, I did my report, you read it. Okay, nothing's changing. It's up to Linda to confirm or deny. That's what I told Twitter. It's up to Linda to confirm or deny. It's up to the newsmaker. Repeat after me. It's up to the newsmaker to confirm or deny a report that the media puts out on them or sue them. Linda can sue me for that stuff. Okay, and when she sues me for that, so I have to show up in court with evidence. Okay, I have a video of Laura saying Linda can't have children. I have all kinds of videos. I have things that came out of her Ikeji media. The guy that she fired said that one's a rape. Because I have so many news tips. Linda's not pregnant, the hashtag. Some people want me to close this chapter, just leave her alone, don't report. No, I'm a journalist. You can't close any chapter. Okay, if I take a gun now, and I'm broke as hell, I said I'm going to be a billionaire, right, this time next year. Right now, I'm broke as hell. Thank you. Those are sent Christmas presents. I'm really happy. I'm going to start my radio station. I'm raising $7,000. I'm going to do a crowdfunding. In fact, it started. I've raised $200,000 so far. On one end, 500. Well, we're up to about we need 3 million, and we're up to 700,000 now. So 2.3 left. I'll tell you that in another broadcast. The NBC has censored me. They were behind the reason why I couldn't get a job in radio in Nigeria. My father told me that the government is scared of me. And an insider in the NBC said they've threatened radio stations that if anybody hires me, they'll be shut down. And one radio station said, Kemi, I'm going to hire you, but you can't do live shows. You have to do recordings because I have to know what you're about to say. I'll pay you anything. I said, no, I have to be live. I have to have interaction. Another show. But anyway, so it's up to the newsmaker to confirm or deny a story. If a newsmaker doesn't confirm or deny a story, then there is an element of suspicion. Okay? Linda did not confirm or deny that she wore a moon bump and someone else carried the baby. Linda did not confirm or deny what Stella Dimokakakis said, that she stole somebody's sperm and that she's a sperm thief. Linda did not confirm or deny whether she was engaged, even though she kind of celebrated it. Linda did not confirm or deny that she's moving to her husband's house. The guy lives at Parkview in Ikoyi in a flat of his own. There's no big deal, okay? There's no big deal, all right? No big deal. I don't read comments anymore. I'm trying not to read them anymore because, let's see, I'm very big now, okay? Everybody in Nigeria wants to watch my shows, wants to follow me, everything. It's too viral for me. If I read your comment, just be glad I did, okay? If you don't confirm or deny, like I said, you're creating an element of suspicion. The guy lives in Parkview in Ikoyi, but they say he's a billionaire. And so if you live in a posh flat and you're a billionaire, does that mean you have to have a huge mansion in Banana Island like Linda or something? No. I told you about the car, okay? The lawmaker, somebody came on Twitter and said that they were fronting for a lawmaker on that Bentley that she bought for the baby. Old story. Did I not report that to you guys? That somebody gave her as a gift? Okay, let's move on. Straight to the point. Tsolaye Jeremi says he did not father Linda's baby. Okay? Tsolaye says, I did not father Linda's baby. I'm getting this guy to talk to me and do an exclusive. Very hard. This guy is not a media person. This guy is not a TV, not a radio, not an internet, not a social media person. Guys, before social media came, I've been on it for 30 years. 1989, American Online. I've been in a prison 6 months in Nigeria. Okay? I've been detained in Canada when I was being deported because they thought I'd flee to America 1 week. I have been in a prison in both sides of the Atlantic, and I know that when you're in prison and you don't have internet, it can kill you. That's what you're going to think when you're outside prison. When you get there, you don't even think of the internet. You don't need it. At the end of the day, even the prison workers, they're not allowed to bring their phones to the cell population because we can use it for anything and everything. Because at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, you do what you got to do. Tsolaye is living as a single man, a bachelor. He likes rich women. He likes older women. But at the same time, he has a wife and kids. I think it's 2 children. And they live in the UK. He has a Rolls Royce in Nigeria. He has another one in the UK. The guy is rich. Okay, I can tell you that he used to do like PA to everybody. I don't like that mentality in Nigeria. If somebody was Omodo, houseboy, or PA, I hear people call Tsolaye Jeremi houseboy to a Ted a lot. Let me drink my pure water. What do you drink? Bottled water? I drink pure water. You drink bottled water, you want to impress people all over Nigeria? Those of you that say I drink pure water for pity, no, God forbid, for pity. What pity is that? This is what I drink. It's 55% pure, according to the fake NAFDAC. If you want to buy me bottled water, send it to me, okay? Ever, and I like Nestle. All right. Other than that, I'm not spending my money on the same water that's made in the same. This guy's here, this brand here, they have bottled water. It's coming from the same in their factory. So, what I want to say to you guys is a single guy with an estranged wife, kids, and a billionaire is still living in a nice posh apartment at Parkview in Ikoyi. So don't think he has to have a sprawling mansion. All right? Some people call him the houseboy of Otedola, Terry Wires, Dan Gote, and all these big guys in the oil, Ibikachuku. If you call him their houseboy, maybe he was their PA assistant. Well, he worked his way up to where it is. And there's one picture of all of them standing together on a board table there in a talk or something. At the end of the day, my guys, people, let me tell you, it's not who you know. It's who knows you. It's not who Tsolaye Jeremi knows. It's who knows Tsolaye Jeremi. Okay? Me, I don't want to know who is running Etisalat, who's running Glow, or who's running anywhere. Adenuga, this one, that one. I want them to know me. It's not who you know, it's who knows you. Everybody knows Kemi Lawyer. When I told Kanye, I said, Kanye, it's Kemi. I'm in Nigeria. Do you remember me? Kemi! Person that interviewed you in Canada and over the phone when your mother died. Oh, Miss Kimmy, is you. How are you? You're in Africa? See, it's not who you know, it's who knows you. Just yesterday on Facebook, go to Instagram and see the post. DJ Toomp. DJ Toomp. If you have never heard that name, DJ Toomp, Toomp. Go Google it. America's producer. He produced all of them. Jayce, Kanye, Luda, everybody. He's behind all the big rappers. Toomp came on my Facebook page, my personal page. He said, he said, hey, you. I can't remember where you interviewed me. but how are you doing? I'm like, oh my God, DJ Super, my page, oh. These are people I add. My personal page in Facebook. The reason why everybody wants to get in there is because there are many, many people there that are famous. Remember when Facebook first came out? Famous people had Facebook before they had fan pages. So many of them, their real pages are on my book. Justin Bieber's real pages on my page. So people wanted to interact with them, comment with them. So Tump came out and he was in there since Canada. So he came out and talked to me yesterday. Try to let people know you instead of you trying to know everybody. Tsolaye Jeremi is known. He's barely with the Linda thing now. So going to the point, he says he did not father Linda's child, that somebody else fathered Linda's child. He says the person is in the UK, and the person is a young man. And the young man is probably, how old is Linda again? Linda is really 42. I don't care what you say, but I've always, had problems with her age. They said this guy is either 25 or 20 something. Davido's age, 26, around that time area. So let's assume Linda actually had a child with a 26-year-old or 25-year-old. Question is, you guys are going to run around again and say it still makes Kemi look wrong if they're not using impregnated. Everybody's not using impregnated here. Linda said, I fell pregnant. People are not, they're saying fathered. Fathered means anything from, I took your sperm, now Stella comes in with the sperm thief issue. Fathered means I took your sperm, I fertilized it with my egg, I planted it in my womb and I had a baby, or I planted it in that girl's womb and she carried the baby, and the baby is your sperm and my egg, and it's my body and my blood. Fine. Well, whose sperm fertilized Linda's egg? That's the question now. News is news. Remember my cousin? 40 million naira fraud. Keminications brother. Governor's son. Wasn't my brother. I didn't even know who he was. The name didn't ring a bell until I called my dad. Dad, who is this Akinkunle Olunloyo? You know what I mean? Who? My dad said, oh, this is Shegun's son. My uncle, my late uncle, Professor Olunloyo. Even my dad had the same initials, so everybody assumed it was my brother, my dad's son. This 40 million naira fraud, what happened? It's 4 of them borrowed money from a bank. They borrowed 40 million naira from a bank, 4 people. And then they ran away with the money. What they said they were going to do with the money, they didn't do. So the other 3 ran away, Malaysia, Dubai, everywhere. And then my cousin was the one that they caught. Don't you think I got involved in that story? I called Sahara, I called Nation. I investigated and I did a story. 26 million out of the 40 had been paid back to the bank already. Who paid it? My uncle before he died on behalf of his son. What about the rest of the money? Shouldn't they mention the name of the other kids? No, they didn't. Your mainstream media. They were in the courtroom. I slammed everybody. I did the investigation myself. At the end of the day, guys, news is news. And that's my own relative. So Linda, please, I need you to speak out. I need you to confirm or deny all these things that are still hanging in the air. Tsolaye says he did not father Jayce. Me, when I saw Jayce, I said, see resemblance. We all have this look. When we see a face in another, we'll tie it to a resemblance. I've known a girl in this Nigeria that had a child who resembled a guy, 100%. And they went and did a blood test, and it was not his child. Even Davido's daughter. People are telling me that the child looks like me. Mitchell Anu Adeleke looks like me. She's not my daughter. She's not my granddaughter. She's not even my blood. If we want people to look like people, we can find a way to make them look like them. Look at Caroline Rhodes, Larry Rhodes' ex-wife. Caroline wore a moon bomb, ran to London for 9 months. She came back, she adopted twins from Enugu. The twins she adopted look exactly like her, same facial bones, everything. Told the point that she and Larry were expecting babies. Larry was estranged from her. And Larry told me she couldn't even have kids. And I know that from, from her teenage years, when she had one massive abortion. These are things you will never hear in the mainstream media. She did a whole big thing, a whole big interview with Punch, and just lies. I had a baby. I came from London. I don't like talking about these things because Caroline's children now, they should be 7 or 8 years old. These kids are growing. They get on the internet and see their life history online. That's why I'm urging Funke, don't post anything online about your children. Last time when she was pregnant, they said she lost the babies. Even Tools lost her babies. Don't put anything about your children, your pregnancy. When I had mine and it was my own time, there was no social media thing like this. No Instagram. I told you guys last year, this time last year, Christmas Day, by the way, Mimi Ojeke, I told her, I said, all this showing your stomach and everything, I'm like, you and this Charles Billion, you were not going to last. The guy's going to leave you. He left her. Keep your privacy to yourself. People are wicked. They'll take your picture. You saw what Yeni Kuti said. When a Babalawo came to Yeni Kuti and said, somebody gave me this picture of you. They took it from your Instagram or your page and they told me to do juju to you. You know what I mean? Who's asking for Steve Rhodes? I don't know Steve Rhodes of the Voices. I don't know what Steve is doing, but Steve's a pilot. The one that's the pilot. Okay, maybe he has a show. I don't know, but it's the pilot. So, Linda's child was fathered by a young man in the UK. I don't want to reveal the country in the UK. UK is, what's it? Britain, Scotland, Ireland, Northern Ireland, and I think that's it. Ireland, United Kingdom, Ireland, Britain, Scotland, Great Britain, Ireland, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Okay, I know where he lives. He's about 26 years old. That's almost 10 years younger than Linda. I just can't tell you where he lives because he may have recently moved. I'm trying to talk to him, but he's trying to be on the down low. Okay, I got this tip from several places. You can't hide too many things, but he's not ready to talk yet. That's what I have. YET. Oh yeah, Wales. I forgot. I just knew I forgot one. Wales. He's not ready to talk yet, if he'll ever talk at all. I don't like this because I love that beautiful baby boy. Somebody very close to him, a woman, a female close to him. This female is not going to tell me whether they're relatives or friends or brothers, friends, or anybody. It's a female. There were 2 or 3 people that I got the information from. And what he's saying is Linda visits him a lot in the UK and takes care of him. A toy boy, sugar boy. Did Linda have her baby for a sugar boy? Did the sugar boy sperm go into the egg? Did they have sex? What happened here? Linda, you need to tell people. But I don't want this guy to come out now and then the whole internet would blow up. That's why I really want Linda to confirm or deny. I really want Linda to confirm or deny if she carried the baby surrogate and prove me wrong. That doesn't mean she's right if she says that she didn't, but she needs to at least confirm something or deny it. The news I'm giving you is very credible. Tsolaye said that Linda blackmailed him. And there are things about Tsolaye they made a bet. We sleep with Linda first or this or that, but I don't know. It's a mess because this kid is involved now. I think she needs to come out with a real epistle of what happened. A real epistle of what happened here. The person that allegedly fathered this child, Linda visits him a lot in the UK, and I have pictures. I can't put them out yet. Linda, please confirm or deny this stuff. People are wicked. People are very wicked. They'll take pictures of Linda visiting this guy. They'll videotape them. I heard that she bought him a nice car over there, a Range Rover or one of those. they'll visit, they'll see Linda visiting, you know, UK, everything. And Linda doesn't make noise when it comes to traveling. Did you know she arrived from the United States? No. Somebody was on her flight and told me a lot. That's not news that's even news that's even anything newsworthy. Anywhere you are and you're a public figure, people are watching. I was on a flight when I was being deported from Canada, and I was in a flight, and a guy was talking to me throughout the flight. He gets home and he writes on Facebook to everybody that I was deported. They put me in the front of the plane, somewhere between business class and first class. You know, when you're being deported, they want to keep an eye on you, but my own was different. When we got home, I posted that they actually put me on first class. Everybody knew they deported me, but this guy said, which first class? She was a deportee. The fact is, I was in first class, even though I was being deported. Someone that was talking to me throughout the flight. People are very wicked, so you have to really be careful. Okay, I have photographs of Linda and the man, Linda and the man, Linda and the. I mean, Linda will not deny knowing this guy. But was he the one that impregnated her? According to my source is saying that he's laughing and watching all of us now, doting about Tsolaye Jeremi when he's the real father. It's my sperm that did it. And now Tsolaye said, it's not my child. Tsolaye will not talk to any media. No media is going to do the story. Keminications lawyer, ask questions. I'm done. Questions. Anybody have questions? No media is going to touch this story. It's too sensitive. And I don't like the whole fact that Linda is not speaking out more. Linda needs to confirm or deny many things. For those of you asking me questions about the baby bump and the whatever, because Linda didn't write in the epistle doesn't mean that she didn't wear a baby bump. She didn't carry a surrogate. One thing is that I remember when I was investigating Linda's surrogacy, I talked about live videos. Linda Ikeji has Linda Ikeji TV. There was not one live video on her baby's birth. There was one of her mother playing with the baby, but not one of her baby's birth. And my question is, why? Does that confirm or deny the fact that she used a surrogate? Well, Gabrielle Union. You can see Gabrielle Union dressed in hospital garb. She's standing there, and Dwayne is standing there. They're all dressed in hospital garb, and they're watching. And the cesarean is going on with the surrogate mom, and they carry out the baby. As soon as they carry out, you can see Gabrielle's face, 14 miscarriages. That is their blood. That's her egg. And that's that's her egg, and that's Dwayne's sperm. That's their child. So as they now carry the baby to her in the hospital garb, in the video you can see, oh, my child, that woman just carried you for us. Thank you, ma'am. Carried the child. They took her to another room. She lied down on the bed. She too wore hospital stuff. She took her clothes off. Dwayne took her shirt off because they have to bond. The baby bonds with the mother. So they carried the baby. Both of them carried. And look at that technology. And they didn't carry that child. Somebody else carried it for them. Isn't that great? What is the disgrace there? Linda didn't want to show. We just saw Linda on the bed, photoshops, Linda carrying a baby. Me, I've done my own. I said my own. Me, I've been vindicated. Linda, beg. Do a broadcast. This is the reason why you didn't see a live broadcast of the birth of Linda's baby. Because if you were to see it, you'll see that she's not the one on the bed. She was getting her baby off somebody. Okay, basically, the picture you saw of Linda and her baby. Oh, I said, oh, this is a Photoshop. This is a surrogate. Look at it this way. Linda can be lying down. They just brought the baby to her and they suctioned the baby in front of her. You saw all the stuff now. Big, please. My dear, forgive her for driving me into some serious situation with my business, but Linda, please tell the truth on this stuff. It's not good for your child. It's absolutely bad. I'm in fear that Tsolaye is going to come out himself and say this in front of cameras. It's not going to be a funny day in Nigeria. He's already said he did not father your child. Linda, please just get it off your chest. The 20-something year, I said 26, I'm not going to tell you the exact age. The 20-something year old guy says that he fathered your child, and he's laughing at all of us. He said you visit him a lot. He said you buy him things, you take care of him, you tucked him away in Europe, and you really want a baby bad, and you need a man's sperm to have a baby. You said it yourself. You told Charlie Boy. You told us. You said you'll even have another one next year. You buy a private jet. Linda, confirm or deny. That child will have to know their father at some point. Davido's daughter knows Davido is her father. She's like, Davido, my dad, come and carry me. By the time your child gets to 5 years old, Linda, what's going to happen? You want your child to be screaming, Tsolaye Jeremi. You named your child Jeremy when it's somebody else that had it. Linda, please, you're the only one that can confirm or deny this. Because I'm not just going to say, oh, some guy in Europe, impregnated Linda because Linda wanted a child. It's done every day. Childless couples in Lagos will hire some young guy's sperm or this one, that one, or IVF, or there's all kinds of ways. But if Tsolaye comes out, and I know he's coming out very soon somehow, I'm just scared that he'll release one of those stupid statement things. I hate when people release statements, because when they release statements, there's a PR person behind the statement, and that person is very visible, and then the media will carry it. The media will not investigate. I do that. They'll not carry that statement. Linda, please tell people. People want to know a lot of stuff. Surrogacy. Who's sperm? Stella is there shouting sperm thief. Stole the thief. Oh, Stella did not say she stole sperm from Jeremy. Stella said she steals sperms from hotels. Basically calling her a slut that sleeps around and then grabs the condom and goes home with it. You know what I mean? Honest to God. That's all I can say. I never like to do a YouTube broadcast more than 57 minutes. And we're down to 57 minutes now. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Kemi Omalolu. The next broadcast is about Olamide, and the ritual is sung and the real story behind my investigation. Because I'm vindicated in that one too, now. Right? Okay. So, right now, the ball is in your court, Linda. Please confirm or deny this story. There's a guy that is in the UK who said he was the one that impregnated Linda. Don't let me use that word impregnated. He fathered Linda's baby. It's his sperm, not Jeremy's sperm. Jeremy has already said he did not father any baby with Linda. Linda blackmailed him. Okay, and the guy in Europe says Linda takes care of her, visits her, buys her cars and everything. And I have some photographs, and the photographs are just too much. Linda, oh my God, if you have to do this kind of things, you got to do it on the down low. Nobody must see you. People are recording this stuff. This guy himself may be the one recording all this stuff. So let's wait for her. She may never answer for years. She may not. Merry Christmas to you. But this is what I get as an investigative journalist. Everybody comes to me. Tsolaye Jeremi, Merry Christmas to you over there. Linda Ikeji, Merry Christmas to you. And Jayce, everybody watching YouTube, Merry Christmas to you. The next report will be right in 5 minutes. Thanks for watching. Kemi Omalolu. Remember, click subscribe. Click notifications. And please, please, please do not copy my video or download it with permission if you want parts of it, okay? Shout out to everybody that watched the show. Titi, shout out to you. And I'll be back in about 5 minutes with the Olamide logo Benz thing. By the way, who went to the concert yesterday? Was it great? Yeah. Okay, everybody's arguing here about the EU, England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Okay, I know. He's from one of those that you mentioned. Merry Christmas to everybody. You didn't give me any present. To all of you, didn't give me any present. So, and then Davido's daughter, you didn't give her presents either. So, please, I know there are videos that I've put the mother's account number and all that, but if you want to send a gift, Christmas is in a few hours. It's already Christmas in Australia. You can still send it to First Bank. Send my gift, right? Send it to First Bank, to my business account. 2007 477 948. First Bank, Keminications 2007 477 948. That's the account number. That's how you can send me a gift, okay? When you send the gift, I beg, please put Kemi's gift or Mitchell's gift. That way I'll know who to get what. We appreciate you, okay? Stay tuned for the next broadcast. Thank you for watching. Olamide and the ritual story.